I'm Destiny. My topic is lack of commitment, and a quote that I'd like to present to you is sometimes good relationships end not due to the absence of love, but because of the lack of commitment and dedication. I got that from thatoneworld.com, and I do think that lack of commitment is an important topic to talk about because if you want to achieve something, then you need to put forth the energy and the effort to achieve your goal. Now, the three main points I'd like to discuss are insecurities, dissatisfaction, and irresponsibility in that order. Insecurities do play a role in whether or not you are committed to something or someone. I got this information from psychologytoday.com. They state that a key in staying in a committed relationship is to not let your insecurities take control. Now, when one person is insecure, it could be both. They'll experience these symptoms like anxiety, paranoia, the fear of losing you, and not being stable. So, a definition that I got from our textbook Looking Out, Looking In by Adler and Proctor, I found it on page 300, and it says, and I quote, "Assurances letting the other person know both verbally and non-verbally that he or she matters to you and that you are committed to the relationship," end quote. It's important that your insecurities are well managed. Not saying that you have insecurities, but if some people do, it's important that your insecurities are well managed because one person might seek validation or comfort by someone, and that can cause cheating, even though you don't want that. Now, according to Grey's Anatomy, which is the show that I used for a media clip, Amy's going to marry Matthew and Jackson's in a relationship with Stephanie. Amy and Jackson have been together before, so dissatisfaction was clearly displayed in the media clip because even though Jackson loves Stephanie and Amy loves Matthew, the bond that they both share is very intimate. Now, the dissatisfaction that they felt in their current relationship didn't necessarily push them to leave. However, there was some clear discomfort in them. So Jackson and Amy were becoming irresponsible in the relationship because they didn't take the time to think about their cause and effect of the decision. Now, another example of the irresponsibility displayed by Amy was the fact that she willingly decided to be engaged to somebody, knowing that she still had feelings for someone else, and they were very strong feelings. Now, the consequences that they faced were breaking two people's hearts in front of their friends and family. Just because you love somebody else does not mean that you should intentionally or accidentally humiliate someone. Now, lack of commitment does have to do with both parties in the relationship or you and your said goal from earlier. Now, the three basic reasons that could cause lack of commitment are insecurities, irresponsibility, and dissatisfaction. Excuse me. Insecurities could stem from you or your partner, and could very much harm your guys' relationship. Now, irresponsibility could result in consequences that can be very hard to come back from, like Amy leaving her her fiance at the altar, which could be triggering to some and could have caused him to fall into a depression. Dissatisfaction is inevitable, but can still be worked on. To conclude, the love that is there won't be the reason the relationship ends. It'll be because of the lack of commitment between both parties. So that is my presentation on lack of commitment. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you very much.